Yo. What is up, guys? All right. Yeah, we are back, guys. Sorry we got cut off yesterday. I don't understand why. Um, I guess it had something to do with, I don't know, my internet provider is doing maintenance every single day this week, which is really weird. Doesn't add up. I don't know why they'd be doing maintenance every single day. But that happened. I got on a little bit earlier today because I've been slacking. Let me adjust the camera a little bit, though. How did it get so high? All right. Yeah, so we're back playing monkeys. I was just trying to finish dinner. I had a deconstructed burger because I didn't make it right. I always suck at making burgers on the frying pan. And we got a protein slash banana shake. So it's protein powder and milk, peanut butter, a little bit of yogurt, ice. It's not bad for being like all natural. All right. Now we gotta load up monkeys. Dude, why is it not showing? All right. It's always weird how it does that. I have to like switch my monitor and then switch it back, even though it's on the right monitor. Some weird glitch. God bless you, doggy. What did we get? All right. Trying to think what kind of challenge we should do today. Y'all could recommend me stuff if you want. I'm gonna actually put that in chat somewhere. I'll be right back, guys. There's so far in my pocket. And I'm close. I don't even care. I don't even care. No. Did nobody say anything? Nope. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna do it myself. Let me see something for a second. Alright. Did we do darts before? Darts only? Oh, no, I got a good idea. Dart monkeys on cornfield. That'll be interesting. So it'll completely limit what I can really do. That should be interesting. So we're only gonna allow the base dart monkeys on this map with towers and buffs and farming, but let's see how far we could actually get using the ricochet thing that I did before, but only with dart monkeys. So we'll just literally shoot for Ricochet Dart Monkey on Cornfield, because last time we did this, we just went for Cornfield highest round. But this should be more interesting. These should be more interesting. Hold on, guys. How was you guys' days? Think anybody's really on right now? Oh yeah, guys, so I had a productive day today. I went and I mowed, and then I went and I mowed today, and then I went on a walk after I mowed. It was really hot today, but wanted to get cardio in. I think, yeah, I didn't do bad today. My walk is like 2,000 steps, so I think that's like roughly close to a mile. Because 10K steps is 5. 10K divided by 5, 2. Yeah, like 2K steps. So I walked a mile. Obviously, I'm going to have to start off a little bit slow at first. But, it felt good to get outside in the sun. I'm going to probably go up tomorrow and swim. Yeah, I just need to stay on my grind, guys. Also, was really sad because I was really enjoying the stream yesterday, and then it crashed, and I was like, come on, man, what the heck, bro? I was really into the stream, so I gotta say a thank you to all you guys, because you guys made it enjoyable. We had a really successful stream yesterday. It's really starting to pop off. What's up, Clipper? Let's keep it chill today. Let's keep it chill today, please. Don't know where Danielle is. I think she's asleep. She did say that she's gonna just put herself back in the loop again. But she said her sleep was terrible because she napped yesterday or drank caffeine and then couldn't sleep, then went to work half asleep. And now she's gonna nap and then she's not gonna want to sleep again and then have to go to work again with no sleep. That is the slippery slope you pay with caffeine. It usually ends up doing more harm than good. If you take too much, it just spirals. But I'm gonna open that up too. Yeah, we need something for farming like we did before. This should definitely be interesting to see how I can manage with only monkeys. Dart monkeys. Alright. Well, let's start to farm, boys. Nah, I actually was like really sad because I was into my stream yesterday. Like I was super into the stream. I was like ready to go for another hour or two. And I like looked at my OBS and it kept saying my bitrate was real low. And then it dropped to 0 and I was like, what the heck? Well, it came back for a second. I was like, oh no, we're good. Goes away again and it was at 0. And my internet was off, guys. I ended up staying up trying to see if it would come back on. It was off until like 8 a.m. So when I got off last night because it booted me off, I would have never got back on because I had no internet. I was just watching stuff with my data on my phone, and my data's ass, bro. Holy crap. Data is ass. Who was I just gonna... Oh, I was gonna say... Farm for years. I will be farming. I will be farming. More also on a farm, I guess. The map is a farm. The farm will hopefully just be so we can get a Paragon, but... We're still allowed to use buffs, but I'm trying to think if there's a better option. Pretty sure middle path can damage lead balloons. All good, brother. He's going to want me to type to him because he's not going to be able to listen to the audio. Oh, all I need is a juggernaut too. Yeah, I didn't really need to put that there. I can remove it if people get upset by it, because some people think that having other than that is cheating, but actually I'm an idiot. I should have just bought that. Yeah, we're just gonna buy a jug and then I'll figure this out. He asked you to translate for him? Oh my god, he always does that. He's not even supposed to be doing what he's doing in school. He goes to a Catholic school, so it's like probably really strict. I don't think he's supposed to be on his phone. I don't think he's supposed to be on his phone, man. Man. Poor guys. You guys always get roped into translating for him. Now, like, I'm actually curious when he gets on, I gotta ask what's gonna happen if he gets caught, because he's gonna lose his phone and then he's not actually gonna be able to watch the streams. Because, I would assume that would happen, since I went to a non-strict school and that was a thing. Like, you could not have your phone. That's... Yeah, I guess. Can't miss a stream. Man. I should've... I gotta not post it in the Discord, because that's probably how he saw it. I just don't want to get him in trouble. I don't want any of my streams to get kids in trouble for watching, man. That would make me feel awful. I know how it is already, because I was like that kid in school. I would always get like... I got my phone taken so many times, but this was back when, like, all I had was like a... I don't know if anyone remembers, but I had like a... remembers like type of phones, but it was like a little keyboard phones. Like, they had the little flip out keyboards, so you could type with a keyboard. And I had like a really old one, and for some reason it was really weird to like turn the volume off. There was no like button for it. You had to like hold the volume button down all the way and then like keep holding it, and it would like show that it was silent, but sometimes it like wouldn't actually fully activate. And I literally had my phone go off like in school so much when I was younger, and it was taken so often. And I'm not gonna lie, it's like the worst feeling ever, because at least in my school, you had to get your parents to come in to get the phone back. So like I would always get whooped for that. So what's up, Bob? I don't want the kid to get like too in trouble. That would not be good if he loses his phone. I'm gonna type this for him. Don't get in trouble and lose your phone for a stream, bro. How long do you have left school? Just wait if you can. Does that just take like a solid minute to send? Why did I just get the notification now? It's weird. Jake said in the Discord that he was going to be here too. I haven't seen him type, I don't think, unless I missed him somewhere. I'm sure at some point Danny will be out. Just don't know when. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. I feel bad for little dude because I know he's just wants to be a part of it. It'd be weird if he wasn't in the... Oh, I gotta change you guys's. They're just gonna give each other a bath. I got nothing but pocket. It's all... Alright, so we're gonna farm up. And then yeah, this is still the Dart Monkey run. It's gonna be how far we can get just with Dart Monkeys and boosting them. Very curious to where we'll get. Kind of want to get... Actually, what I'll do is I'm gonna put these 4 here. These are gonna be my Super Monkey Fan Club ones, and then I'm gonna have a whole bunch of the Juggernauts right here. That's probably my best bet. Chill Markiplier. I feel like I haven't seen him on my For You page in a year, at least. What happened to like Jacksepticeye and all them? It's like don't see their stuff anymore. I mean, I guess they probably have like lives now, because that was like kind of what happened with PewDiePie. Is he had his kid or whatever, so I don't think he uploads much anymore. They all have made so much money and stockpiled it. They don't really need to anymore, which is kind of sad because I'm sure a lot of people still look forward to their stuff, but I guess it's good to get in and get out if that's like the game plan or whatever. See, I like enjoy streaming and stuff, so I can't picture I would ever stop unless it got to a point where it was like so disgustingly like toxic. Like, I feel like if I had a chat like Jinxie, I probably wouldn't stream. I would probably get to a certain point and then stop for a while. Because his streams actually hurt my brain trying to read people's. I feel bad for Junko. feel like everybody's chat becomes insane when they blow up from like high reaction content though. Like if you blow up because you're doing high reaction content, mostly you're gonna get high reactive people in chat. So like a bunch of people mimicking your behavior in chat. So like what I see in his Twitch chat at least is like a lot of like trolling and stuff. So I guess it comes with the type of streamer you are. I don't know. Because I feel like if it's a bunch of like nice people, you'll still get trolls. But like if a bunch of people are in the chat and they're like getting along, laid back, all that, the like chance that you're just gonna have a bunch of like oddballs doing something else, I think would be lower. I don't know. Maybe that's just me and I'm gonna regret my words and realize that's not true, but I don't know. I always wondered that. Like if it's truly just however you bring up your chat, like the type of quality. Yeah, it's possible. Or he has like a test or something, I don't know. He's he's done that a couple times in the past, but I always like get nervous for him because that's not something I want to promote, kids risking getting in trouble at school to watch my streams. Like there's always I try to do like longer streams too, so it's like if he waits, he'll still be able to catch most of the stream. He's not missing much. I've only been on for 30 minutes. But yeah, he was doing that before, and he told the whole chat that he goes to a not a Mennonite. He goes to like a church school. What are they called? I forget what some type of religious school, and that's like they're more strict than a regular school. So I really don't want him to get in trouble and lose his phone and stuff. What's up, channel 119? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I hope and pray that we see Crazy Gamer in the next like hour, because I forget where he's from. Not Canada. Australia? Or no, maybe that's someone else. I don't know. He has way different time zones than me though. I just can't remember where he's at. But Jake, are you hiding in chat somewhere, or did you just not make it out yet? Oh yeah, I never use powers at all. I'll use my farmer, but that's it. Good shout out. I like the name channel. Wait, who's the Minty the Fox in Twitch? Because isn't that your second account or whatever? I can't remember who's who now. There's too many accounts that are like have multiples going on. All right, all right, all right, all right. I got you, bro. Sorry, I remember you said it once before, but I just, for the life of me, could not remember who it was. It's really hard when I'm like, I've been used to just seeing the same amount of people for so long, and now that new people come out, I have to like try to remember usernames, and then everybody has like different usernames and stuff. Yeah, so to clarify to everybody that's just tuning back in, stream was so stupid last night. I got kicked because the internet provider I have randomly said that it was doing maintenance, which it randomly does from time to time. It'll say it's like doing maintenance for whatever reason. And the maintenance went up until 8 a.m. And I literally, like, waited, bro. Like, I could not sleep last night, and I wanted to just keep streaming, but I couldn't get on. I sat on my phone messing around on my data, just, like, watching videos and stuff and hoping it would come back on. Well, then I waited too long, and I couldn't sleep. So I was up till 8, and when I fell back asleep, it still wasn't back on. So I don't know what's wrong with my provider. I really hope it's not a daily thing. Like around 1 that it shuts off, because this is when I stream. But yeah. Thank you, Nightbot. Nightbot has shown itself. Alright, let's do one more. One more here. And then put... I'm literally doing this just for the sake of doing this. To hold the rounds off. And then I'll try to get a Paragon with my farming. That'll be the goal. I've been alright, bro. I said in the stream yesterday, I went to urgent care over the weekend because I've had like a lot of scary symptoms with like, I don't know, it feels like low blood sugar, but I don't think that's what it is. It just randomly keeps like popping up out of nowhere. So I guess I gotta schedule an appointment to get blood work done, which I absolutely hate getting blood work, but I have no real option otherwise than to get it done. Other than that, I've been alright. It just makes me like really nervous, so it's kind of like, I feel like it's made me even more anxious at night to like go to bed because I just like don't know what's wrong with me. And my brain is very anxious, so I tell myself that like hopefully this isn't gonna be the last night I have, because I literally don't know what I have. It's the weirdest feeling ever, dude. Like I get so weak and like just don't have any energy, and I've been trying and checking so much online, and the only thing I can think of is it's due to like my thyroid, which is like something that controls your It controls everything, basically. It controls the way you lose weight. It controls the way your body gets energy. It's like something in your neck somewhere. It's a thyroid. I don't know. But mine kind of was out of whack a couple of years ago, but the doctor didn't think that I truly needed medicine at that time. And I'm really scared that now, after all this time of putting it off, I do need medicine. And I'm just like scared it's going to be too late before I can get into the doctor. But just trying to stay positive about it. Trying to stay as positive as possible. I literally, as I got older, I have like the worst anxiety about like health related stuff. I absolutely hate it. But yeah, sorry, that got a little bit deep. That's just kind of like what's been going on in the background for me for a little bit. How are you guys been? Are you guys all doing good? I gotta turn this. I'm missing all my It is turning by itself. What the heck? What up, Jake? What up? Welcome back. We think that what's his face? I can't think of names. Crazy Gamer. We think he got in trouble at school because he was asking for somebody to translate because he couldn't listen again. And I was like, yeah, he can't be doing that. He's gonna get in trouble. And then he disappeared. So I think he got in trouble, which is not good at all. Not good at all. Guessing Danny will be on here eventually. It'll probably be in the next like hour though. It'll be whenever she wakes up from her nap. But we are doing a specific cornfield run with Dart Monkey only. If I can get enough money to get Paragon, that would be like the only way I'm getting a crazy level. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. I should probably just wholeheartedly focus on selling. Oh, you're good, bro. No problem with that. Thank you for coming on the stream, though. Appreciate you. If you like this game or whatever, you can drop a sub and never miss a video, because I'm usually streaming this game every single day, except sometimes not weekends, but every other day I'm usually on here. I bought camo cargo shorts, Mudvayne, Death Note, and Metallica Tapestry. So what's up, dude? I have not been able to buy anything. I'm like behind on paying stuff because I just keep having crazy stuff happen to me. The real setback was just dropping $175 like nothing to try to get my health checked, and they're like, "You're good," when I'm not really good, and now I have to get blood work done off of insurance, and I'm just not. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Thanks for coming on, bro. Appreciate you. We will always be here for you. That's crazy. All those monkeys just disappear like that. I forgot that's how it works. I might have just GG'd myself doing that. Never mind. Forgot it's a paragon. Yep, the apex is gonna be actually insane on this map. It's gonna be a lot of ricochet. I'm gonna put Ultra Jug over here now, and then we're gonna do a bunch of put these back in place just because I like having the setup over here as well. I like having a bunch of stuff ricocheting everywhere. It looks cool, even though it'll make my game lag like crazy. Okay, thanks, balloons. You're getting in my way. I can't see what I'm doing. All right, we still got it in place. Oh no, I put him too far down. Dang it. Dang it. You know what? Just saw it. Where is it? Dude, am I tripping? I just saw it. It just showed that I could place it. Honestly, we probably could do that. See how many dart monkeys I can stuff on the map. I swear there was a... Oh, just off to the center, whatever. There we go. I'm gonna fit them in wherever I can. We'll fit them in where we can, guys. Now I gotta relink this because I didn't link it before. But we could do 500 dart monkeys for sure. Finally got my left ear. Why'd you take it out the last time? Because it got infected or whatever? I think you said that. guys have to brainstorm what you want to see me, what you guys want to see me do after this. Because I'm going to take recommendations. Nobody was on stream yet when I like first sparked it, so I kind of just made something up. Yeah, the DDTs always make me crazy nervous. Good lord. Crazy nervous. We could try that. I've never done map specific challenges before. This is like the first one. We have done I think I've done almost all the towers, so I guess it would be time to switch things up. I've done pretty much like every single tower option you could think of, like as a single tower, and then I just allow myself engineer, alchemist for buffs, and then we do banana farms, but everything else is just there's no other thing on the field. How long have you had your gauges for? Like, have you had them since high school? Alright, let's max our money out. That is insane. I wonder, as far as like how the game works with damage calcs, I wonder what the damage calc is like for the Apex with all that ricochet damage, like how it actually goes into account. Is that how you found my video, or did you find my video way after? Because I don't remember when you said about like when you found the video of me doing my ears. Ironically enough, now that I've had that video up for a while, it has a lot of like nice comments and stuff, but when I first did it, I don't know why, but there was like a bunch of randos that were like so angry that I was doing gauges. I don't know if it was just like kids, like little kids or what, but there was like randoms that were like angry that I was doing it. They're like, why would you put holes in your ears? And I'm like, I already have holes in my ears. That's what a piercing is. And they're like, no, big holes. And I'm like, they're not forever. And it's not really that crazy of a thing. But there was a lot of people that were mad about it. Dang, that's crazy. I think you're like the only person that has actually like reached out to me about the videos. stretching videos, I think I still kept them up just because they didn't really fit with the vibe of what I was doing with this channel, which is like tech and live streaming only. But I wanted to keep them just for people that needed help with that. But I don't think I've ever had somebody reach out to me. I've had comments before and stuff, but yeah, it's really like strange. I actually, you're making me curious because I haven't looked at it really since I posted it. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it all on both platforms. We got Jake in the lead for first with comments, then Shadow Theater, then Bob, then Streamlabs. Dang, bro. I try not to go back on certain videos just because I feel like I have people that are really just, I don't know. I've had a ton of hate on this channel since the beginning. The most popular one, I don't know why, everybody stopped watching after the 8 to 6 jump, which I guess is the hardest one most people experience. And I have 400 likes, 80 comments. Like, some nice, some just weird. All right, I'm gonna stop looking. This is why I don't read comments anymore. But yeah, that's crazy to me that many people saw that video. 17,000 is crazy. That's like every single person that's subscribed to me now pretty much has seen that once. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like going back to old videos because I just feel like I had a weird time starting on YouTube. Yeah, I think the most common experience for people starting out is the 8 to 6, because that was the first video that I actually looked for, was the 8 to 6 jump. And I think it's like the most painful for people because it's not the most painful, but like the majority of people that are stretching their ears starting out are going to experience that as their first painful experience. So I guess that's why it does good. I found a lot of people that have posted the 8 to 6 jump too, but I was inspired to do it because every time I would go on and look for stuff, I found like a lot of like people that just came off creepy. I don't know why. It was just like the vibes that they gave were like really creepy. And I'm like, I should probably just make a video because maybe people will find mine and I can be more like relatable. And I mean, the other ones, the views are all right, but I'm just glad that people actually found it and had some use for it. Most of the comments, I would say like 85% were positive, and then there was like weird people saying like Why would I ask my grandpa for PTFE tape? Every grandpa and dad has it. And then they were saying, like, I don't know, just weird stuff. What is Silly Billy? Yeah, I know a couple people, or I knew a couple people, I don't talk to them anymore, but most of them stopped around the 2 gauge. Well, no. Actually, no. I knew somebody that stopped at the 6 gauge. I knew somebody that stopped at 2 gauge. And then I think I know somebody that went to 0, and then after a while they went to 00. I don't actually know anyone personally, I don't think, in like IRL that has like big gauges. Danny has gauges, but I don't really know anyone else. F and F. Yeah, you gotta remember, bro, I'm like crazy old, so I don't necessarily know. I don't know what all the games are out. I might have missed that. Yeah, 450 views is good. I did have a video on my channel that had 500,000 views, and I privated it because, I kid you not, it brought out some of the freaking creepiest people that I've ever seen in my life. And it was like a video talking about something that like went viral. I was doing like a reaction to it, but like not like roasting it, but like, I mean, I was hating on it because it was something disgusting, and I think most people were agreeing with me, but then there was like weird people that were agreeing with the person. And here, I can show you guys on stream, but I can't make it public anymore. I can't make it public anymore because I feel like, I think after I posted it and it got traction, I think I actually got like whitelisted. I swear my channel like stopped doing, and my channel stopped getting views after I posted this video. What was it called? Yep. Found it. Yeah, you guys are gonna be blown away by this. Does it show my views? How do I see my views? Okay. Yeah, I should probably blur this out. I'm gonna get rid of the thumbnail because that's probably also what got me in trouble. Screen, we'll do window capture. This was a privated video, and you guys can already read the title, but yeah, I took this shit down. This brought about the weirdest people ever, and if you can read the title, there was people from different countries that were supporting that. So yeah, we're gonna skip that. No, I'm not showing it. I I don't think I showed anything in it, but I like discussed it because I was like standing up for the dogs and saying that she should go to jail. When I think she literally just used to lie for like view bait. But yeah. And that is why I will never post any controversial videos on here again. That was 7 years ago, so that was back when YouTube was like YouTube, you could actually get away with certain stuff. I think 7 years ago there was people still doing like edgy content, but yeah, I'm just I'm not risking any of that anymore. I took that down like ASAP. Did not want it to like affect me in any way. Alright, honestly, since I have so much money, I might... Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... I'm gonna sell this one. Move these guys over. Get more dart monkeys in place here. I'm gonna get some long range ones. Get rid of him. He's taking too much room. I can't see anything. Okay. Can I really fit anything else here? I guess I could probably... I don't know if the crossbow was that... shoots that far, but... Alright, we open that stuff up. Now what we're going to do is we are going to farm our engineers. Can I get any more back here? All right. Here we go, guys. I can farm some over here to the right too. That's hidden by screen. If I need to, I can farm some over here. We actually will get a couple started here. Facts. We do have enough for cornfield. I'm gonna keep the corn in the major areas because it helps with ricochet. But honestly, I gotta see the recoil pattern or the ricochet pattern because I don't know if it really ricochets up here much. I could probably open that up a little bit. I don't know. We definitely want it for this. Actually... I could open this, but like, what's the point? The only point of opening this up would be just to hold it down if we get any that slip past. Yeah, he needs they need the ricochet. I honestly could just open this. I won't get the upper ricochet, but I don't think it really bounces that much because this is open. So let's open that, and then we're not gonna touch anything else. We will not touch anything else. Trust. And I'm gonna do... some Super Monkey fan clubs. And then we'll do some snipers behind them. And then we'll just wait and see what happens. But this should be good, honestly. This should be good for a while. I'll put a sniper there. Why? Oh. That looks so weird. I never noticed it's 2 monkeys in one? Or is it just overlapping? Yeah, this is crazy. Honestly, it's still ricocheting up here, too. I think as long as it has momentum to bounce off of, that's good. Currently listening to album No Jacket. Phil Collins, isn't that the person that sings Feel It in the Air Tonight? This actually was kind of a fun run to do. What was the next one? You said Tack Shooter. I think another one that would be fun would be Mermonkey on this, because the middle path Mermonkey has ricochet, but I don't know how good it is. Like, I don't know how long I'd be able to keep going with that setup. I appreciate you giving me a shot, man. I'm a small streamer, but I try to talk to everybody as much as I can. It's always been my dream to be a YouTuber, and I just started recently trying to like stream more. Still like relatively new at it. I just stuttered like crazy. I get nervous still kind of getting on, just because I'm not used to like streaming to a lot of people, but trying to learn and grow. Yeah. I'm just thinking for like cornfield specific, it would have to be something that like ricochets. Well, no, it doesn't have to be, but like cornfield does really well with like ricochet damage and stuff, but I have no idea what ricochets other than the dart monkey path and then the mermonkey, this, and then this is insane ricochet, because I did a high round where I did only dart monkey, mermonkey, and buffs, and it was crazy, to say the least. It was crazy. On YouTube? Crap, I hope I'm not having another issue. We were having online issues yesterday. I really hope my provider isn't jacked. Wait, where does it show the time at? Oh, you have to refresh if you're talking about the one in the one in the description. It'll just say started streaming and the time frame. When I refreshed, it said I started streaming 75 minutes ago, so an hour and 15. Which, I mean, is roughly pretty close to my OBS. It says I've been on for an hour and 16 minutes and 15 seconds. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, you have to, like, refresh to see that, I'm pretty sure. I was literally so confused. Holy crap, this is crazy. Just an endless barrage of DDTs. Jeez, bruh. Alright, I think... What should I put on the back row here? I'm gonna put a whole bunch of dart monkeys on this back row. Should I keep it the Super Monkey Fan Club, or should I do Sniper? Because I got the fan club here. I have one sniper here. I think I'm gonna get rid of these because they're like hidden. And they do. I'd rather have just a couple more of these guys. We could do a row of snipers, or I'm not sure what else. Can you put a row here still, or not? I can fit some. Oh, snap. Do a couple sniper. All right. It's whatever the chat wants. And I literally have like moments where my brain just doesn't think. All right. Well, let's see how they do. Oh, shoot. Well, GG's, I left it through. GG's, I left it through. Give it one last try. I should have called this in right from the beginning. I don't think I survived. Fuck. Don't have enough time. Whatever. Not bad, not bad. I'm not gonna keep wasting money for that, but 140 ain't bad. 140 ain't bad. That was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. That was my fault. Alright, I'm gonna go up and get water. But you guys, what do you want to do? Do you want to do, you said, tack shooter, right? tack shooter. So only tack shooters and the buffs on here. I gotta change the title on here. Have you learned anything about this game yet, Jake? Are you still lost? I mean, I can do whatever tower you guys want. I just gotta think of a title that matches. Tack shooter. Alright, I got you, bro. I changed the title. And I promise I'll be right back, guys. I just gotta go get a glass of water. I get so hot while streaming. I don't know why. Like, sitting down here in my, like, chair, I just feel like I don't get enough. I don't know. It could be just because it's leather. I don't know. I sweat so bad, dude. I could probably try my other chair. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. I will be right back. What time is it from you guys? Or what time is it for you guys? Sorry, I'm reading everyone's chat. Why do you miss Amnesia? I don't think I've what Amnesia game did you miss? I don't think I really played much of that. I played it for a little bit when you and Nolan were out, but I'm pretty sure the last Amnesia game I finished, I don't even think anyone was on stream when I finished that. I literally think I streamed Amnesia to nobody. Like, I swear I did. Yeah, I respectfully won't be playing that anymore because that game, like, gave me PTSD. I would play other scary games when I get money, but I don't know. I just haven't, like, found anything that I'm really interested in yet either. Remember, I can't really, like, buy too many games. I can't really buy too many games on my PS5 because I'm saving up for a PC, and that would mean that I'd have to buy all the PC games again. Because it'll be it's considered a different platform. Yeah, I did. I cut it because of that. I was playing that a little while ago, and it started making me do, like, blood sacrifices with, like, demonic imagery and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, respectfully, I'm good. Like, I'm all for scary games, but when the moment they, like, have to defer to, like, religious stuff, like taking shots at religion to be scary, it's just not. It's not my thing. Me and Danny, we're gonna do the I wanted to play Repo on PC, but I have to wait to get my PC. Repo would be really funny to play, trust. It's not like the PlayStation 5 version, it's so much better. PlayStation 5 version should not even be on the market. It's trash. Pony Island? That's definitely sounds like a PC game. I'm gonna have to set up stuff for. Yeah, I don't have a PC yet, or I'm down for like any game. But I don't have a PC yet, unfortunately. So the setup right now that I play on is a Mac Mini M2, which it plays like regular games decent, I would say. Like most games are fine, but you can't really get many on the App Store. I lucked out because Balloons is on the App Store for a Mac, but anything else I can't really play. It sucks. Like, I have the PS5, but I'm making the switch. I already decided I'm gonna go PC gaming. You just have like so many more options when you have Steam and all that. I want to play Peak. I want to play Repo. I want to play all those like cool games that you can only play on PC. I want to play. We will get a collab, me and Danny, playing the newest FNAF. Her and me have specifically not watched anything on it so that we'd keep it fresh. What is it? The Secret of the Mimic or whatever. Because she's big into FNAF. I don't know if there's any other games that I've been like specifically looking forward to. I'm trying to think. There's not really like. There's not really anything crazy that I've been looking forward to. Oh, no. I definitely, dude, if I don't have a PC by this time, I'm going to scream. But I saw that Little Nightmares is official. Little Nightmares 3 is officially like has a date for it because there was no date for the Little Nightmares game. There was no announcement date. There is finally a date for Little Nightmares 3. And it's 10/10, I think. So, yeah, trust me, guys. The whole streams will be like actually crazy elevated once I get my PC set up. I've just been waiting to find the like the best setup I can, the best looking and graphics wise on eBay. I think there are FNAF games on PlayStation, but I'm not big into them. My fiance is, and I'm trying to save from spending money on PS5 because I don't want to then have to buy the game back again. Because I know if I buy any FNAF games, Danny's gonna want to play them too. Yeah, Secret of the Mimic. I didn't watch anything on that, so I'm safe. I'm just gonna wait. And then I'll watch it. I need to get radar. And who thought that would happen? I definitely knew that. Guess that's a small price to pay. I needed a detection ASAP. I literally always forget that they have no camo detection whatsoever. No camo detection. My favorite tier is the tier 5. But yeah, we do have the Paragon set up too. So we could actually potentially get the Paragon set up. It's just going to be a lot slower. Because it's going to be a lot harder for me to get set up with this. I'm way far behind and I'm losing health that I shouldn't be, but... Honestly, I don't even really know the full storyline to the FNAF games. Like, my fiance reads the lore, so she understands how it works, but I don't really at all. I think honestly, if do you guys know any other cool games that are supposed to be coming out this year? Because I feel like there just hasn't. I don't know. I hate to be the downer. Like, I hate to be the person that's like hating on video games right now, but I just feel like nothing is really crazy. Like nothing I see for like, as far as what's on the PlayStation Store, when I go on there, me and Danny will sit on there for like an hour and not be able to find any games. I wanted them to make a new version of It Takes Two, or like something similar to that, so that her and me can play. And I unless I'm just truly like really far behind with like new games and stuff, it looked like nothing as crazy is coming out this year. I mean, I'll 100% play Little Nightmares, because you guys know I've played that whole franchise on this channel. But other than that, it's like, what do I play, man? What do I play? I'm just going to have a whole bunch of tack shooters along the whole lines of this map. I can see it already. I can see it already. I guess I should ask, is there any games that you guys specifically are interested in or like excited for? Also, what's supposed to be happening with this game? People kept coming on to my channel the past week and like saying that there's new Paragons. I don't know if they were trolling or not, but there was like 2 people that said about new Paragon coming, and they each said something different. So, I don't know if that's true or that's a troll, but that'd be cool if that was a thing. Is that like a scary game or what's that about? I don't think I've heard of that one. I've never played any type of Souls game or whatever, but I honestly contemplated doing a marathon for Elden Ring. Let me Forsaken video game. From 1998. Am I looking at the right game? This game? Did I spell it wrong? There's no way this game is still online, is it? Oh. Dude, you had me so confused. I was like, what in the heck? I don't have Roblox. I actually have never played Roblox. Also, something that apparently like blows away a lot of people is I've never played Minecraft. I don't know. It was a video game from 1998, it said. Called Forsaken. You're good, Jake. Are you making pizza now? This is Jake's pizza time. All right, yeah, this is like really going super slow. I would usually have farming by now, but good lord, bruh. This is gonna be a really hard one to do, I feel like. I gotta start farming and stuff. Where did the Miko like hype thing even come from? Like, I don't know anything about the game or the whatever it came from. I just know that Fortnite had it. And then everyone was talking about her after. Don't you hate when you're talking and you literally drink and it goes down the wrong hole, bro? That hurts so bad. I actually do that way too often. Way too often. Like, how do I actually swallow wrong? You could do a reaction video to a series called The Moon Will Come. I honestly have been playing this for a while. Because it usually gets a decent amount of people watching. Like for reference, like I would say it's probably been almost 2 months now. I was streaming to Jake, my fiance, and a guy named Nolan, and that was like the highest I would ever see is 3. I could play any game. I've played so many games, and my streams would never peak viewership. Like, I would never get any more than that. I tried everything to find stuff. I just nothing stuck. And then I was doing a series where I was playing games that I used to as a kid. I used to play this game called Frogger as a kid on a computer disc. So I did a little series on that, and that was like really fun because I'm like, it's like nostalgic. And then I remembered that I used to play Balloons Tower 4 in school. I would literally sit in the back of my class, and for some reason, you could play this game. Like, our security that they would put on the computers that would like not let you get on all these websites, it didn't block balloons. It blocked like every other game, but it didn't block balloons. And yo, I was so freaking excited. I was so happy that I could play this game because it just kept me like from falling asleep during class because I was a bad kid and I didn't pay attention. But besides that, and that's not what you should do, but I could play this game, but it was Balloons Tower 4. I knew nothing about the newer one. I didn't know anything about BTD 6. I don't think I ever even played BTD 6. I think I played the 5th one with my cousin. and we just used to see who could get to the highest round. It would be just like a little game that we would play. It'd be like, all right, we're gonna both play it simultaneously. Who can get to the highest round? And then we just kept doing it and like tried to outdo each other. And I remember that was really fun to me, and it was nostalgic because it was an older game. So I hopped on it, and holy crap, I did not prepare for like the amount of people to actually like support it and still like watching it. Because after I started to play it, I had like, I don't even know how many people came out. It was a crazy amount of people I would like peek at. I cried, bro. I'm not gonna have enough time. Damn it. So yeah, I started getting like a crazy amount of peak viewership. Like I was actually getting good views, and I was tweaking. I was like, bro, I'm used to like 3 people, and my viewership started getting close to like 10, 11 people on YouTube. The highest I've seen is like above 20, and some days it's not good. Like some days people don't come out and it's a little bit lower, but this is like the first game that's actually like kind of set me in the right direction. So I've been playing it ever since. And that is the story of where I'm at right now. Dude, I'm still cooked, bro. Why can't I buy more at the same time? Fuck, bro. Just wasting money being an idiot. There's no way this doesn't work. There's no actual way this doesn't work. Yo. Gee, freaking G's, bro. Is that even enough, though? I literally feel like... Oh, holy shit. You're right. I freak out and then have a Down syndrome attack. I think this is like the one tower that I'm like not familiar with at all. This tower I like I do not remember damage outputs or anything with this tower. So I never know if I'm safe or not. I appreciate the advice. That was really embarrassing, honestly. That was really embarrassing. When I start to do that, I literally start to panic and stuff, and then I just like overreact. Yep. I don't even know how I like... I don't even know, man. That was like an actual, like, probably the biggest brain aneurysm thing that I've ever had. In my brain, I was thinking like I needed more of the tower to do damage, not realizing that like the paths aren't that crazy expensive. I don't know why I thought all the tier 4s were going to be like... I'm just not familiar with them. Like most tier 4s I always think are going to be like 5 or 6 grand. Yeah, this... That is one thing I need to do differently in the game, is like learn more towers. Because when I play high rounds, I just kind of like in my mind have a set amount of like towers that I use, because when I go for high rounds, the Mac Mini that I use does not handle high rounds at all. So for me, the goal is I always try to keep the calculations that the game does to a minimum. And they said, like, most Reddit posts say that the only way to do that is to minimize the what is it called? Like the darts, the trying to think of the term it uses. You want to keep the stuff to a minimum. You want to keep the visuals to a minimum. So you want to just have like high damage towers and try to have as little as possible going on. So honestly, for high runs, the only towers I usually use are the Paragons, and then top 500 Ice Monkey. I usually use, I think, sometimes do both. I'll do top and bottom Glue Gunner, Super Monkey Tower, and that's it. And then sometimes I run the strat with the Ninja Monkey, with the Shinobi Tactics. But I need to start learning. I don't know anything about the Mer Monkey really. Like, I'm not familiar with the Mer Monkey at all. I know some of the little druid strategies with the bottom tier, the middle for money, but I don't really use druid, so not really him. Beast Handler, used it a couple times, but I know nothing really about it. Don't really know anything about the heli. I think the heli is the only one that I don't have anything, like, I don't have stuff unlocked for. I think everything else I do, like, fully unlocked. Mortar, kinda. Like, I know that people said that, what is it? I think it's the top one is their favorite, so they made me unlock that. Used to use the sniper, but now I don't anymore. Yeah, I don't think I ever used Tack Shooter. Desperado, I still don't really know how to use that well. Like, I've used him for a Desperado only challenge, but I just know he has to be away from other Desperados to be better. I used to love the bomb shooter. That used to be my favorite thing before I knew about Paragons and stuff, but don't really use that anymore. Dart Monkey, I only got familiar with Dart Monkey paths because I use it a lot for challenges, but some of the stuff, dude, I like. Even really, like, I never really utilized the Engineer Monkey beyond, like, buffs and its Paragon form. Like, I've never got experience with that. I know the Ultra Boost. People say to use this all the time, too, and I always forget. I need to learn more about the towers. I just don't know how to, like, get more familiar with it other than just playing this game for hours. Top Path Engineer is good. Honestly, I don't think I ever like utilize them after like I know you can keep using them after the Paragon, but I'm so scared that my like game is gonna crash and mess up my stream. I'm always like afraid to push it really, so I usually just don't really run a lot of things like let me see if I can find. The only thing really. Do I have the short of? I'll just bring up the live stream from yesterday. Like when I don't do challenges and I just do high rounds. Yeah, I'll have to try that out. I should honestly do a engineer only tower to see like how that does. Do I have something where it's not fully like insane? Yesterday we did logs for the first time, high round, and I finished a saved thing on it, but like all I really do is focus on getting every Paragon on the field, which I had everything but the submarine Paragon. And then like I didn't get rid of the balloon alchemist, whatever it's called. I didn't get rid of him, even though they do say that causes a bunch of lag too. I should have got rid of it because I was getting crazy lag spike. Had my glue gunner and ice tower and vengeful sun god, and that's it. And I was running it like that. And dude, nobody even told me last night on stream that it was that bad. Dude, you guys never told me. Well, I'm trying to move the window. You guys never told me, like, right here to the high round, look at how bad it was lagging. Nobody told me that my stream was doing this. Just watch. Nobody told me that. My stream was about to crash right here and nobody said anything. Because I literally copied and pasted the Clipper page and made one for myself that I started posting that because sometimes they do okay, but like, holy crap, guys, nobody said I was lagging that bad. I thought y'all would be telling me, but I mean, I guess it happens, but yeah, that was my setup was about to explode and I had no idea. I was probably moments from like, if I would have kept it going, I would have been screwed, actually. Yeah, my goal has been try to run all the Paragons or whatever with a full farming setup. But I honestly just hope that whatever like gaming setup I get, it can like run what I throw at it. Because actually, I don't know. Should we see how higher processors handle? Because I'm actually curious now. High rounds, BTD. Do you think anyone would have their like footage posted? Because I want to see like how their setups handle. Like, is that normal for my setup to handle that or nah? Dude, this guy's playing 531 and he's fast forwarding. When I fast forward, it literally glitches the game. Realistically, how good of a processor do you have to have? Like, I'm genuinely curious because I will specifically spend more for my CPU if it can run a high round of... What are the best CPUs to run BTD 6 late game? What? I am not buying a Ryzen 9. I'm not spending $2,000 to play balloons. Puts heavy demand on single core performance on the CPU, relying on efficient handling of numerous projectiles and enemy interactions, according to Steam community. For games that are heavily sensitive to cache performance, dude, yeah, right. Yeah, it's talking about getting like a $2,000 setup to run balloons. I don't think I can afford that. Right now, at least, I don't think I can afford that. I was looking at like a $700, $800 setup max. I grabbed some beef and cheese sticks at the gas station. Are you like local to a bunch of stuff, Jake? Because I feel like you always say that you like take your bike to go places. And respectfully, if I rode my bike where I lived in the middle of cornfields, it would take me like 30 minutes to an hour. Like, it would literally take me 30 minutes to an hour to get to the nearest store. I do have a cheese pizza in the fridge. I always wanted to live in like a little, I guess it wouldn't be considered a city, but there's like little towns that have like a city part, like a rural part that you can like take most of your bike to. I'm not near it. It's local to me, but it's still not near me. I'd have to, like, it's like a 20-minute drive from me. So it'd be like an hour. No, probably like 2 hours for me, knowing me riding bike. Yeah, small towns are a vibe, though. Honestly, I think it's better to live somewhere that, like, more people know each other than somewhere that could be, like, potentially sketchy. I feel like big cities are, like, never know what's gonna happen. Oh, what are you looking at getting, bro? Ah, you're good. I know. I keep thinking that I should put like a different tower down, and I can't. It sucks. I'm literally just gonna put like a whole bunch of different ones all throughout the map just so it looks cool. Most of these things get clipped and put on they get put on YouTube shorts. Honestly, if I were to recommend you a car, bro, because this is literally what I was thinking about buying, is like a beater, because my car wastes way too much gas and I spend way too much money on gas, like constantly filling my car up. I would get like a 2000 to 2002 Honda Civic or Camry, because they are literally unbreakable. Like they will get you from point A to point B, but they also will last you like a physical lifetime. Like you could have the car, do basic maintenance on it, and it would probably never break down, and then your kids could have it. Like it's crazy. My car is literally the bane of my existence at this point, because whatever could happen to it happens to it. Like I have the worst luck ever. So I tend to not drive it really at all. And honestly, I would probably just get a... That's my cousin. I don't want to go into detail about what happened, because it's like a personal family related thing that is just like nobody's business or whatever. But he's in the market for looking for another car, and that's pretty much... His dad is a BMW mechanic, and his dad told him to stay away from German stuff and get like a Camry or a Honda or something in that nature. It sounds like it... I mean, people get caught up with the idea of like having a cool car and stuff, but it honestly, it's like a fun experience to live, but then you realize like it's not all that. Like at the end of the day, I'm sitting in my house alone with like no real like friends in real life, and I can be like, oh, I have a cool car. Well, what does it get me? Having a cool car hasn't made me friends. It hasn't, like, you know what I mean? It hasn't done anything for me. That's kind of like the like sad truth of life, because I feel like everybody goes through that phase where they want something that's like cool, which I understand. Like it's just like a life experience to kind of like have something like that. And then you just realize like once you have it that it doesn't change anything about life. It's just like, I don't know, just nothing's changed. Like I have a car that is fun to go fast in, but constantly has issues. And I don't know. And it's like I'll see people on TikTok, because I follow a lot of car pages and stuff, and they'll be like, speed is my therapy and all this. And then it's like, that's usually a mentality for like the younger group, because once you get to a certain point in life, you realize like, okay, speed, you can have fun at a certain thing, but everything comes with a consequence. Like if I'm caught speeding, I lose my license. If I'm double over, I lose my license and I could go to prison. If I hit someone and kill a family, I'm going to prison. If I wreck and I hit somebody, I'm going to prison. Like there's only so much you can do unless you have like a full passion for it, where you're like going to the track and like actually racing, and you're like doing it for a living, or you're like doing it to a certain extent. It's kind of like, I don't know. I honestly tell Danny this all the time. I wish I would have gotten a truck, because something that could be making me money right now to help me put more content for you guys would be like, for instance, the gaming setup. And if I could get more jobs for mowing, then I could already have had it by now and still had money to like pay for all my other like health related stuff. But since I'm like struggling and I don't have the means to have like a truck, would be like I could actually take my mowing equipment and stuff and go to jobs. Since I don't have any of that now, it's like kind of just like, okay, I have a car, but it's something that is not the most reliable, and I definitely would not go across country with it or anything, or I wouldn't even drive it 2 states across anywhere. Nah, it's just life, man. Life is very weird on how it works, but just the fact that you guys like still come out to streams and stuff, I mean, that helps me a bunch, because I mean, randomly some of my streams have started to do a little bit better. One stream actually made like $4, which is crazy, because I didn't think that it would get to that point. I didn't think I would actually make that amount, but then like some of my streams make like 30 cents. But you're good, bro. Thanks for coming out and watching. If you want to subscribe or whatever, you can. I stream this pretty much all the time. But now you're fine, Jake. Me and Danny try to like work through stuff together, but like I feel bad for her too, because I had to pay her back because I didn't even have, I had like cash or whatever, but I didn't realize how much money I actually had, so I had to pay her back for my urgent care stuff, and I just have money like tied up everywhere, and it's just a struggle sometimes, man. I wouldn't say I'm like broke, but I definitely have times where it feels like all my money is going to something. And then on top of it, I'm trying to like get a place and stuff. It's just, I don't know, man. It's life. It's life. I hate like coming on and even like complaining about it. I just sometimes like accidentally like vent when I'm not trying to. I mean, it does really help, like, having new people come out and stuff, too. It's kind of been nice, because it's giving me hope that I can potentially maybe get my channel going and stuff, but yeah, I just gotta keep grinding. I literally was thinking about doing, like, a thing one day where I, like, ask for donations to like shave my beard, like a certain dono goal, because I've been growing it out now for a month and a half. So I like put a lot of time and effort into it. So I felt like maybe people would donate donate for that. But usually it's not. Yo, I low key, I'm gonna switch it over to Twitch, guys, because we haven't really had that many people coming on YouTube today. So my Twitch is Gaming with 717 Street Media. I will change the name soon because I should be able to. We're gonna switch it over to Twitch only, just because I want to grind it out a little bit more on Twitch tonight. But thank you all for watching on YouTube. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for the continued support, and I hope that we keep growing together. I love y'all so much, and I am thankful for every single one of you guys. And hopefully we can keep growing together and keep making things happen and keep growing this community. If you guys haven't already, join the Discord. I love you. Make sure to be happy, stress less. God bless y'all. Peace.